Here we are outside the apartment. There's the door into the building itself. Some space down here where everyone parks their bikes. A lot of them covered in dust. Looks like they haven't been used for a while. There's a water tank there. Electrical meters, which they read for us when we moved in. And there's an apartment down here on ground level. And we go up. To the first level. There's only one apartment on each level. Everyone's got one of these wooden table seat things. The lady in this one just moved out today. Up to the next level. Haven't seen the people that live in this one, so I'm not sure. Up another level. This is our level. This is our big wooden platform thing. And our outside balcony. To get some chairs to put out there, I think. And this is our front door. Oh, there we go. So now we're inside. That's the back of the front door. See, it's got quite a bit of security. It's got three-phase deadlock. It's got the hotel flicky thing, and it's got a big slide bolt as well. It's really stiff, so we don't use that one. Okay, into the lounge room, we've got a few switches, light switches, TV. I think it's a pay TV box, but we really only watch YouTube, so don't really need to worry about that. And then we've got a single lounge chair, nice big window, and probably a three-seater lounge, I suppose. Glass coffee table, that seems to be the norm here. If it's not a heavy wooden, solid, traditional thing, then it's a glass thing, which I don't really like. I think we'll get something to cover that eventually. It's just the sound of putting glasses down on glass. Isn't very nice, I don't think. Anyway, nice big window. No aircon in this room, just in the bedroom. Landlady bought us a new fan when we moved in. And we put up these little hooks near the door. We've got, that's my glasses case, got a couple of torches, because in the alley where we live it's quite dark, so when we go out at night we usually walk to one of the streets on the side and get our pass out from there, so we use those to get to that point. There's our helmets, haven't had a chance to use them yet. Nice big fridge, it's quite new as well. That's rubbish there. That pink bag is full of bags. Lots of plastic here when you go shopping, bag for everything. And then we've got a big gas bottle. This 2-burner was bought new for us by our landlady, and this pot and the frying pan were both here, as was the jug. We bought this red thing from the markets yesterday. Cost $5, just handy to make a bit better use of the space. Although it does take up a bit of the bench space, it's not too bad. Got some fruits in there, some vegetables, utensils, and cutlery there, and my straw. Trying to reuse the same one. And then up here we've got some glassed-in storage. It's pretty nifty. A good feature of it is that because the top of it is made of glass, or yeah, it is glass, is made of glass. When you put that light on, it shines in there and you can easily see what you have. So it's good. It's got some ventilation things on each side. I suppose it keeps cockroaches and things away, I don't know. And onto the sink. So we've got a little tray in there to put things as you wash them. We bought some cloths to use in the kitchen. And I've got some pothos vine, devil's ivy there, growing in bottles of water. And outside you can see that's the Watbo Primary School, and just in the distance a bit further off is Watbo itself. So that whole area is usually full of kids running around and making lots of noise, but not on the weekends and not at night, so that's good. Got a big water there. I think it was a $5 deposit and then about $1 for a refill or for a changeover every time you need one. Jeremy's not quite trusting of the filtration system that we have, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm not sure whether I am or not, but so far so good. Some storage underneath there as well. And we bought a new mop because these things are a bit hard to master. Anyway, the washing machine is great. It's really quiet, really efficient, and it's huge. It's a 10.5 kilo. I think we had a 7 kilo at home, so we've done quite a few loads of washing, but they've only been like quarter loads, I think. But because Jeremy has so few clothes, we have to keep washing fairly frequently. And to finish off this room, we've got the dining area, which is where I leave my computer set up. We've got a little power board here so I can charge stuff as I need to, and have that set up. It's quite nice, quite comfortable. And into what is the first of our 2 bathrooms. This is the filtration system I was talking about. So you fill up the top part with water from the tap. It goes through that ceramic dome thing there and down into the bottom section where it's filtered again through all of those different things. So I guess the concern is how you know when those things have reached their capacity in terms of filtration. Anyhow, the landlord or the agent told us that this was only a month old, so it should be all right for the time being. Not sure. So we've just put all of our medical stuff into this bathroom. So we've got things like betadine in case we get a cut. We've got tinea cream in case that happens, as it could. Sun cream could quite easily. Something for insect bites. Jeremy uses various tablet supplies, etc. Got a toilet in here. We don't shower in this room at the moment because it's winter, and this is a cold water only bathroom. So you can see it just has the shower like that. This is the fitting for the hot water. So she could put one in here if she wanted to, but in a place this size with 1 bedroom, there's absolutely no need. It's got an exhaust fan as well, and a lone toilet roll. Okay, back through here. Living room, round to the left into the bedroom. So before we get to over there, this is the other chair from the lounge suite next door, and a little alcove in there where we keep our suitcases out of the way. Get a lot of sun on this side of the house, so you can see at the moment it's been covered in alfoil, and the window that's behind that curtain is also covered in alfoil, so I think we'll have to do something a bit more pleasant to look at than that, and probably a bit more effective as well. I'll show you out there in a minute. That's the bed. It's got brand new bedding on it that the landlady had. Was in a new package when we came and saw the place, so we could see that it was new. We've also got little bedside tables, which are actually the buffets from the lounge suite. So lounge suite has provide us with extra stuff that we needed in the bedroom. I just thought the chair would be good there eventually when it gets really hot, because the air conditioning is in this room, I'll be able to sit in here and use the computer if we set up some kind of table as well. Right, I suppose we should go out here next. This is the second balcony, and the one where we have our clothes drying rack. So we've got one of these octopus things where we hang our socks and jocks, and some clothes hangers and things. Bit of a view of the outside. Spare block. Hope they don't build on that while we're here. It'd be very, very uncomfortable. Alright, super bright out here. Go back in. Oh, there you can see the alfoil on the window and on the outside of the door. This is our wardrobe. It's a very classy thing. You can see it's got this squishy kind of upholstered thing. Super fancy. So my side's on the left and Jeremy's on the right. Just have a look in here. What's he got? Oh yes. He's got all of his supplies, all of his clothes, which doesn't amount to much in his case, and other miscellaneous Jeremy junk. He doesn't have anything in there. Socks and jocks in there, and sleeping bag in there. My side's a bit more full. Let's have a look. Open both sides so you can get a good look in there. So that's most of the clothes that I brought hanging up there. Tops and things. Brought a lot of clothes for teaching. You can see a lot of them are sleeveless, so I've also had to bring some modesty cardigans, things with shoulders that I can wear over the top of these to make them suitable for the classroom. I've got some pants, other things folded. It's my running backpack in case I get motivated to do some longer distances and I want to carry some water with me. I've got the hydration bladder for that with me as well. And up the top, got some contact lens at the back there, some books and things, tops, basically extra supplies, hard drive, headphones, some stationery, stuff like that. Socks and jocks in there, don't need to see. My backpack, a couple of pairs of leather shoes that I'll wear for teaching. And in here, woohoo, iron that we bought yesterday. I think it was about $25. Probably more than what we'd spend in Australia. There were cheaper ones, but just the quality of them didn't look too good. And they didn't have the non-stick surface on them, so I was a bit worried they'd just get really hot and burn everything. A couple of pairs of shoes that I'm not going to use until the ones that I'm wearing get beyond wearing. So I'll keep these brand new until then. My sleeping bag in the corner as well. Because the hanging space is quite short and I brought a couple of longer dresses with me, we bought some hooks from the local shop, 2,500 Riel for I think 4 of them, so a bit over 50 cents. Anyway, so that's good. I've been able to hang the 4 longer things that I brought with me. Nice to have some nicer clothes to wear. You go out for a nice dinner or something like that. And another hook with my shopping bags. And last but not least, we need to look into the second bathroom. We certainly didn't expect to get a place with 2 bathrooms, nor did we really want one. But given that they're both wet area bathrooms, it's good because we can shower in this one and then use the toilet in the other one and not worry about stepping on the wet floor all the time. So that's the water heater, as you can see. When you want to have hot water, you have to turn it on every time. And then you turn this tap on for the water. I got it set on high at the moment because it's so cold. Turn that off when you're done. Jeremy's a bit concerned about the proximity of the electricals to the water. So instead of putting the shower head on that, he likes to have it over here on that one, which is actually meant for the cold water. But I think as the weather gets hotter, we probably won't use the water heater because the water will be well and truly warm enough as it is. Some more toilet rolls and ledge up there. We do have the bum gun, but not quite local enough to be using that yet. It'll come in time. Here we have the rest of that vanity area, and put this rack here. It's got like a swinging thing and lots of little hooks at the back, which are really handy. Place to put your clothes so they stay out of the wet. And that's all. So just wipe my feet here again. It's another view of the bedroom. And back out into the main area. So we're really happy with it. It's costing us $250 a month. I think electricity is 20,000 Riel a unit, and we pay just a flat $5 for the water that we use each month. Okay. Just a couple of things I forgot to mention. This is one of the few places that we've seen that actually has fly screens, insect screens. So that's a real bonus, given that you really don't want to have mosquitoes in your house. Jeremy just told me that electricity is in fact 20 cents a unit, and we have Wi-Fi included in the $250 that we pay every month as well. It's nearly lunchtime, so I'll leave this one here for now. Looks like we're going to be having baguettes today. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.